What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the SmithSquad Podcast. And today, I have two very special guests. We have the fighter and the kid, the taxpayer and the tax taker, the jock and the pretty boy, Cory Knockwood and Adam Callback.
I don't know who's the pretty boy. Who's the jock?
Take a guess.
Am I the pretty boy?
No, it's Cory.
I'm the pretty boy.
You're the one always taking selfies.
True enough.
So I guess we should probably introduce you guys because no one probably knows who you are except for maybe the few people that we actually know in real life who watch this.
Yeah.
So Adam is my lifelong friend. I've known Adam since preschool, and Cory is some kid I met this year in high school.
Faggot.
Cory?
Hello.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm here. Don't worry.
Okay, good. So yeah, I get like people from YouTube and all this stuff to do this, but when I started this podcast, Cory and Adam came to me and they're like, "You got to have us on," and I was like, "Yeah, that'd be a great idea. We click well. We have good, deep conversations as well as lots of very weird stuff. So I thought that this would make a good little three-way podcast."
Make a good threesome.
I guess I'll be good too.
All right, Adam. I already told you the first question I'm gonna ask you, so why don't I pose it to everybody? All right. So, would you rather have cuts on your dick that every time you get a boner they reopen and bleed?
Oh my god.
Let's say if they last for a week. Or
I would like to. That actually happened to me before.
oh.
When did this happen?
Not gonna lie.
Okay, explain it. What happened?
Okay. I used to have this girlfriend. I'm not gonna mention her name for her own safety and that.
Right.
But we would have sex like every single day. Like every day I would go over, and like one day it just got. I had a boner. I'll admit it. I had a boner. Like for so long.
Sex works. Oh,
yeah, that's how it works. And I just had it for so long that it's kind of disturbing to say it, that it ripped a tip of my foreskin a bit.
Oh.
And like you were saying, it lasted about a week. So I know what that feels like.
And every time you get a boner, it like reopened.
Yes.
Oh,
that's gross, man.
okay.
Oh,
well,
okay. So what's the second part?
Okay, no, but it's an extreme on that. It's like someone took a razor and like all down it. It's like it's pretty shredded up. All right, so that.
Okay. So then that's way extreme.
Would you rather spend 15 minutes in a room of 1,000 mosquitoes for 15 minutes naked?
I would go with the mosquitoes. Definitely the mosquitoes.
Oh, the mosquito? Oh, okay.
Definitely.
I don't know. Neither. Like,
You have to do one. Your entire family's gonna get raped if you don't.
Fine, I don't care. By who? Coney?
I don't know, but all right. So what would you go with? You can't say no.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna go with the mosquitoes. Like, honestly, like, I think I could just curl up in a ball and I feel like I'd be safer than like cutting your penis. Like that's a pretty sensitive spot in your body.
I guess so, but you're probably gonna get malaria this way.
How many mosquitoes? 1,000?
1,000. Like imagine the average night you're out walking and there's mosquitoes on you. It's that times like at least 50. And you're just in there getting chewed apart. They're all on your body. You can't kill them either.
You can't kill them? Oh.
No, they're just on you and they're just gonna eat you.
Can you like run around or like?
You can run around, but I mean, 1,000 mosquitoes is not gonna do anything.
Well, I'll still go with the mosquitoes.
Would you? All right.
See, to me, like, the mosquitoes, like, I feel like that's not as bad. I don't know, like, correct me if I'm wrong, but, like, I feel like that's not as bad.
Okay. What if it was, like, a little thing like Cory had?
I don't know, anything with my penis just sounds really stupid.
No one wants to go with the thing with the penis.
I really have no clue. Like, anything with my penis just sounds like it'd just be bad.
Okay, fair enough. All right, well... Oh, someone's got some echo going on.
Is it me again?
Maybe, I don't know.
Should we restart it?
No, we're good. We're good.
No, we're good.
We can't just stop right in the middle of this. We got to keep rolling. No, we're good. We're good. We can keep going.
That's embarrassing.
That's fine. You just close your door. You're good. We're good.
I'm just gonna go talk to him.
Okay. All right. Well, Cory, we can still talk.
We can still talk.
Oh, dude, my next topic was actually directly based around Adam. It was him getting choked out by Matt the other day.
Well, I wasn't there.
Oh, you
but
weren't there?
I did hear of it though.
All right. Well, we'll set this up, the story up, and then Adam can tell us what happened.
Okay.
All right. So, I guess this was 2 or 3 days ago. There was a fire alarm or something, or like a routine test, and everyone had to go outside, do your test, make sure you know what to do if there's a fire. And Adam was sitting out there, and this guy named Matt comes up and starts choking him out. Now, the thing about it is, Matt, does he do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu or like
he does. Yeah, he does Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, I believe, and wrestling.
Okay, so not only does Matt do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and wrestling, he weighs like, what, 250 probably? 240?
No, not way more than that. About I would say 270 maybe.
Okay, so 270. So he's a big dude, and he knows how to he knows how to choke you out. So,
Sorry guys, I was doing something for my dad.
all right. So we're explaining what happened to you the other day when you got choked out by Matt.
Oh my god.
So Matt, the bottom line is Matt is a big.
Can't tell the story because it happened to me.
Yeah, well, I was just setting up for you, so go ahead. I
So
just left off at big kid comes up to you, starts choking you out.
So okay, the thing is though, it's like I know Matt, and like you know, like when you see someone walk by you, and you're like, oh, they didn't see me, whatever. And like I didn't think anything of it, and then he walked by me, and he comes up from behind me, and like the guy's forearms are like my fucking leg, like they're huge, and he puts me in a chokehold, and like he actually lifts me off the ground, like I'm on my tippy toes. And I'm like, my neck's still like a little sore, and that happened like on Tuesday, I think. And like, it was a scary moment because like all of a sudden this guy comes up behind me, and I'm in a chokehold, and I can't breathe. And like I'm tapping, I'm slapping, I'm just like, what to do? And I remember, I think I was talking to Jonathan Wall, and he was just like, his expression on his face was just like, what is going on? And then a teacher came over and was like, yo, you guys, stop. And he let me go. And Matt's like, oh, I'm just fooling, man. Like, get over it. Like, you little pussy. Like, he called me a pussy and all this other stuff. Like, Matt, like, that actually really hurt. I'm like, you don't do that to people. He's like, oh, get over it.
Were you like gasping for your breath? Or?
Oh yeah, I was like
you felt the full pressure on your throat.
Like, you could say I was feeling for my life.
You were, yeah, like your life was flashing before you.
Like I couldn't breathe at all. It's like that wasn't okay to do to someone.
No.
I was not impressed.
No, definitely not. And the thing you guys got to understand is Matt is autistic. But the thing is about Matt is he's autistic, but he's Matt, and he's a guy, he plays football, like we all know him, we talk to him, we hang out, we basically have lunch with him every day.
Yeah.
So, like, we know the guy, and it's not like, oh, some poor autistic kid. Like, no, like, Matt is huge, and, and he knows what's going on.
He's just, I don't know, like, not that he knows, like, the difference between right and wrong, but, like, I don't think he understands sometimes, like, what's the wrong thing and what's doing the right thing.
Like he doesn't know when to stop. Like, he doesn't know when to, like, stop, Matt. That's enough. Just stop.
Yeah, well, what I was really surprised about is the fact that you tapped and he didn't let go. Like what do you do at that point? A guy like giant,
yeah,
is choking you. Like what do you do? Do you just like go limp or what?
Well, like I just
yell rape.
Yell rape, yeah. You can't yell rape though. That's the thing. He's choking you out.
Like after I was tapping out, I was like, "Was this it? Like, I'm dead."
You're dead. And the other thing you guys gotta understand is Adam's not like a small guy by any stretch of the imagination. Like,
I'd say I'm fairly big. I'm 200. Like, I'm bench. Like,
200. He played D-line in football, so like he's not a scrawny kid. And here we have Matt, like giant mat,
240.
picking you up. 240? Cory said he's like 270.
Man, he told me at track he was 240, and like he's 240 solid. Like,
Well, he's lost a lot of weight.
yeah, he used to be
This is
huge.
true, but yeah.
That's still pretty big, though.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
I actually, if it had happened to me, I actually would have died. I actually would have died.
I would have just died.
Yeah.
No, like it was a scary feeling just being like just having him kind of like do that to me, and it was like it's kind of like it's gonna sound like a really bad analogy, but think of it like you know how they have dogs and they have like a dog bites someone and they're like, oh shit, like we thought this was a good dog, not anymore. It's kind of like, what the hell do I do with it now?
You're comparing. Oh my god, that's awful.
It's like, what the hell do I do?
I have a dog.
Okay,
You're
cool.
comparing. You're comparing an autistic kid to a bad dog that they need to put down.
Basically, Pat, you know I'm an awful person.
I was planning on doing it at the beginning of this. Is like, I gotta say, guys, you gotta understand. Adam has no censor. He has no filter. It just pops in his head. It goes out.
I'm a very bad person.
This has gone to euthanizing kids with autism.
Comparing it to dogs.
Comparing it to dogs.
Oh god, you know what I'm doing right now?
Yeah.
I'm writing report cards.
You're writing report cards in the middle of a podcast, Adam.
Yes.
Way to be professional, bro.
Well, I'm playing with my dog in the middle of the podcast.
Oh my goodness, guys.
What are you doing?
Goodness.
What are you doing right now,
you.
Pat?
I'm actually doing nothing. I'm just sitting here and I'm talking to you.
Well, that's what I'm doing too. I'm just petting my puppy.
Okay, fair enough. That's actually something I was thinking about using in the intro, is mentioning that you're an animal lover, but I thought the tax taker would be better.
The tax. I guess so.
Yeah, guys, Cory's native, and we kind of
Well,
sometimes make fun of him.
Kinda. Oh my god, we ripped him apart.
I am a North American Indian. It's the proper term.
That's right. He's not the red dog.
My tribe is Mi'kmaq.
Yeah.
But in
It's
general,
okay.
we're all natives.
It's okay. It's okay. Cory makes fun of himself. So you opened up the floodgates for us to just pour out and
Oh, yeah, you just come down with it, I guess.
No, I like that though. I like that.
Well, okay. Here's the joke. I don't know if I told you guys this before, but why did white people go to the moon?
Why?
It is because they thought we owned that too.
Wait, you guys don't?
What? Own the moon?
No?
What?
Oh, the U.S. owns that now. They took it from you.
Yeah, they have the big flag up there.
But see, like that's what I mean. Like, it's always so much nicer when you meet a guy who's like not white and he can just make fun of his own race, or even someone who's white who can make fun of themselves. Like it's always awkward when there's that like racial kind of thing. So when you can just make fun of your own race, it just makes everything so much better, so much less tense. There's no
Yeah,
Do you
it's that
remember Drew Smith
bond,
from last
you
year?
could say.
Yeah, like I could what?
Pat, do you remember Drew Smith from last year?
Of course I remember Drew
Okay.
Smith. Yeah.
He had a black guy that lived in his residence this year,
Yeah.
and he called him his nigger.
Yeah. Exactly.
And he was like, it was the best thing in my life. A black guy called me his nigger. And I was like,
He
no.
said it with the ER.
Yeah, with
Wow.
the
Wow. That's awesome.
Whoa!
See, like I like that. Like like, Cory, I could say anything racist towards you, and like I don't think it would offend you.
Oh, no.
No, like the other day you were saying, this was a while back, but you're like, yeah, I don't really go for runs on the res, and I'm like, yeah, because it always turns, or you're like, I don't go for jogs. I'm like, yeah, because it always turns into a run.
Yeah. Yeah. That was probably one of the funniest things someone said to me. Like, and it's probably most likely true too, because not with just people chasing you, but with animals. Like you don't know. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever been to a reservation before, but there's a thing that we call res dogs that are just
Was
loose.
that your I think it was a Snapchat. There was like just a dog, just
Yeah.
is that a res dog?
Okay. Yes, that was a res dog, but
Res
literally
dogs.
there was on one street, and there was a person walking with 3 dogs
Yeah.
with no leash. Like, they were just walking around, like going through garbage and all this stuff. And I walked down like literally 20 yards down, and there's 5 more dogs in the garbage.
Just like
And-
just eating garbage.
Eating the garbage, like playing with each other. That's a res dog.
Did you call
And,
them?
I tried. Most of them were ugly, but the little cute one on my Snapchat story,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I called that one.
Why are you not like scared they're gonna eat you or what?
Well, I am scared of them because one time I was biking.
Yeah.
I was biking back home, I believe. Yes. I was going down a hill, and this little Chihuahua res dog.
There's Chihuahua res dogs.
Yes, just every res dog you think. Pit bull,
Really?
freaking yes, everything.
Oh, I
Anyways,
believe pit bull. But
well, yeah.
I don't believe Chihuahua.
Yes, there was a little Chihuahua res dog. It was white, and I was biking down a hill, and it started chasing me. I was like, I was like probably 6 or like 5 or 4,
okay.
like around there. I was just a little kid. I was going down, and this res dog like starts chasing me, and like I can't pedal fast enough because I have short legs and I'm not a fast bike.
Right.
So this res dog's come over and just bites me on the ankle, and I just completely just go right off my bike, and like I start crying. That like the owner of the dog, well, really like the so-called owner who takes care of these res dogs.
Okay, so
comes
it
out
wasn't
and-
a real res dog because it had a technical owner.
Well, technically, yeah.
Okay,
but,
so there's not just like Chihuahuas just roaming.
well,
free.
there is like
Oh,
there's
okay.
like there's one black one that goes like across my house every day.
Okay, dude, I don't get Chihuahuas. Like, how did Chihuahuas make it through natural selection?
Well, it started in Hilden in 1992.
Started in Hilden.
Yeah. Just like the midgets.
Oh my God, you said you were gonna bring this up.
Yeah,
But for real though, like you think of all the dogs out there, like pit bulls and Rottweilers and even like a golden retriever, whatever. You know, they're big. They have the necessary tools to survive in the wild. But like, how would a Chihuahua live? Like, it has nothing. Would it just eat bugs or
Did you watch the movie Chihuahua?
like Beverly Hills Chihuahua? No.
See, you'll never know, because I did, and I
that's how they survive, Pat. They get a white little stunk up cunt to carry them in their purse. That's how they survive in this society.
What about like 2,000 years ago? Like, how did that survive?
Well, they did. They breeded.
Is that it? Chihuahuas were like made?
Probably. Well, that's like
They
What? Were they, like,
crossbreeded it with a rat?
yeah.
Really?
with a,
Okay.
yeah.
Or
Okay, see, that's what I believe. I can believe that, but I just can't see that, like... See, dogs are weird like that, though. You can... Like, there's not many other animals you could just cross like that and make a different
no.
thing.
Well, there's a few things like with a tiger and
That's
a
true.
lion.
Yeah, that's true. A liger. You
Yeah.
can do it with people. You can have,
Okay. I just Google searched the history of the Chihuahua breed,
yeah.
Really.
and it says a Chihuahua named Midget was the first officially recognized Chihuahua to be registered by the American Kennel Club.
Okay.
That doesn't say nothing though.
No.
No, I'm just trying to find 2 animals that like crossbreeded or like something in here.
That's weird, dude. All right. Cory.
Yes.
So, we have a little ritual. The 3 of us and Matt.
Okay.
We eat lunch.
Yep.
We eat lunch together every day.
Every day.
Every day, like every single day. Well, not every day.
Well, besides today.
It's besides today.
What will
So
you say, by the way?
I'm sitting there. I have free that period.
Okay.
Sitting there, listening to the little JRE, Joe Rogan, and Matt and Cory come up, or Matt and Adam come up. Sorry, and we're like waiting for Cory. We're like, "Where's Cory?" Cory didn't show up.
I didn't show up.
Where were you?
Well, it comes back to the native thing, okay?
Really?
Really?
Oh, I thought it was Abby.
Oh, no, it wasn't Abby. It wasn't Abby.
We won't say last names, but yeah.
No, but today, in Millbrook, which I'm not from Millbrook. That for anyone knowing what Millbrook is, it's a Aboriginal community. It's a reserve. But I'm not from Millbrook. I'm from Indian Brook.
Yeah.
But Millbrook was putting a thing on. I'm not too sure what it is, but at this meeting thing, like in a gymnasium,
Yeah.
they had free Subway.
Oh, okay, that's understandable.
So I had to ditch you guys, and I went to go get some free Subway.
That's a much lamer answer, but that's much more understandable. So.
Yes, like I would not ditch you for a girl.
I don't know.
I did.
It depends.
Well,
Yeah, you did the other day.
Yeah, you
I
did.
saw you. I saw
What was
you
that
walking
about?
there.
what? Oh yeah, you called me out when I walked by.
Yeah.
You.
I didn't.
No, Cory did.
Yeah, everyone. Yeah, Cory did. I was like, no, dude, you're gonna make the girl feel weird. You can't do that. Girls hate that. Girls hate that when you're walking with a girl and you walk by all your friends, they're like, oh, come on, bro, FTB, and then the girl just feels terrible, and now she won't bang you. So
Nope.
you're just cock blocking is what you're doing.
Basically,
Cock
yeah.
blocking your bro. All right, well, that was a little story. All right, let's move on to another question.
Another question. Okay.
All right.
Hey, Pat. Hey, Cory.
Hi, Bill.
How's it going?
Hey, Bill. That's what it should be.
They say, "Hey, Bill."
You're live on SmithSquad Podcast.
He can't hear you.
Okay. That's our principal.
Yeah.
Anyways. Okay, so you are going to be chemically addicted to one substance for the rest of your life. What is it?
Heroin.
Addict. Would you consider an alcohol a drug?
Yep. Oh, yeah. Alcohol is a drug. That's an
Wait,
addictive substance.
I don't understand the question.
What?
I don't understand the question. So, like, I'm addicted to a drug.
All right. Yeah, so, like, you want to live the best life that you can live. You want to live the best life that Adam Callback can live. But you're now given this one thing that's going to set you back, is that you're going to be addicted to one drug. What's it going to be?
Marijuana.
Marijuana, that's not physically addictive.
TC. What was the thing inside of it?
THC?
THC.
No, weed is only not physically addictive, the other one.
Mentally?
Mentally.
Mentally addictive, yeah. So like anything can be mentally addictive. Like pens can be mentally addictive. Like you can be addicted to sugar.
Yeah, or like stamps. Right? Okay.
Or stamps or whatever, yeah. But a physical or chemical addiction is when your body gets so used to it that it like depends on it, and if it doesn't have it, you
just like crack babies.
Yeah,
okay.
You basically
Adderall.
Adderall? Okay, that's not a bad answer.
That's a good idea.
That's actually not a bad answer.
Bang, bang.
Amphetamine, yeah. What about you, Cory?
I kind of want to say alcohol. Like, am I an alcoholic or do I just drink for fun? Like, do I have to drink alcohol?
Yeah, like you're an alcoholic.
Oh wow.
You have a chemical. Your body has a chemical dependence on alcohol.
Would you consider like pain pills? Like, what is it like if I break my leg or something?
Like opiates, like not heroin, but like morphine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if I broke my leg and I'm in pain, would you consider that like my body needs that, or is that like a mental thing?
Well, no, you'd need it, but like from now on, your body like craves it, like
okay.
Yeah, and you're always gonna think about it, like, oh my god, I want it, and you could. So let's just say you're gonna go on a crazy binge that you get yourself addicted on.
Okay. Masturbating. I carry that every day.
You do that every day.
Every day.
I like Adam's answer, dude. You're gonna be so productive.
Oh, what did you say? Adderall?
Adderall, yeah, amphetamine.
Isn't that a thing for like ADHD?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes you more focused. So like, you're gonna be. I mean, what would the? I mean, if you're taking Adderall every day, dude, you're gonna be pretty. You're gonna be pretty changed. And if you're physically, I'm pretty sure. It's an addictive substance. Here, let me look. Yeah, amphetamines. Speed, crystal meth, stimulants that boost alertness and concentration. Adderall, dexedrine, and other drugs are normally prescribed for treatment. Yeah, okay, so amphetamines. But I just wonder, like, what would happen if you took Adderall for, like, a year straight and then went off it?
Man.
Oh, wow.
You should do that.
Like,
yeah.
You'd be done. Like, would you just have no motivation ever?
I see. It'd be like you're so reliable on that. Like you're so like liable to like reliable like on that and to give you the energy.
Yeah.
Like I feel like it'd be like one of the things where it's like you know how people get up and they need a cup of coffee to get going.
Yeah.
It'd be like that, but like 100 times worse.
Yeah. Well, there's a YouTuber XJaws who basically was addicted to that, and he said like he basically almost killed himself on it.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, like he was taking such high doses that he did cocaine one day, and he thought cocaine was weak to it. Like he was taking so much Adderall. Yeah.
Do you think that did he have ADHD, or do you think that his YouTube was just stressing him out?
I think it was. I mean, I don't want to say for sure, and this is just what I've observed from it, but I think it was he did have ADHD maybe, and then it kind of just like as if you're a YouTuber, like Adderall would really seriously help you.
Oh yeah.
And I think it was kind of a combination, but I don't want to say he had ADHD for sure because I don't know. Or maybe he just because I know he went to college early, so maybe he just tried it there and he got onto it.
Yeah, because they use it a lot in college, don't they?
Yeah, a lot of people use it.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Oh, Evan took Ritalin at a concert like a couple months ago
Yeah. What?
What's it at that
at Dubs.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we went to this concert, and it was a Dubs concert. It's like a house music rave type thing, and we go over to this guy's house who lives like far away from us, but is close to the proximity of where this concert's going on. And my friend, well, like he's drinking and whatever, and then the other guys they have like a blunt, so he's like, all right, well I'm gonna smoke some of this because whatever. And then my other friend who lives in that proximity at the house is ADHD, and he's like, dude, take this. Doesn't even say what it is. He just says, take this. Trust me. So Evan takes it, and basically for the rest of the night, he didn't move. Like we went to the concert, and he just stand there, and he's like, I have so much energy. But at the same time, he's still drunk, and he's still like high and like whatever from the blunt. So he's like he is like I've never seen someone so messed up before. Like not like drunk, not this, but just like so in a different world. He's just like staring at the stage as stuff happens. And I'm like so pumped up and stuff. And I wasn't even like drinking. I was just excited because it was such a crazy atmosphere. And
Yeah.
I'd go up to him and be like, dude, whoa! And I'd start like fist pumping and stuff. And he'd just stare, and nothing on him would move but his arm. And his arm would just start fist pumping. he was like he'd like get so focused on the lights and stuff. It was the funniest thing I ever saw. So well, I guess you wouldn't be like that, but you'd be close like that.
Yeah. Well, that was the first time taking it too, but
Okay.
well, I'm assuming anyways. But if you if you took it for a year straight, like you're saying, if you come off that,
I guess yeah.
what would you be like?
I don't know. The other thing is like you'd probably develop a resistance against it eventually.
Yeah. But you end up getting like such a high tolerance that like
yeah,
it would do nothing.
Yeah, well, if you're at the point where cocaine doesn't really affect you, then you're probably little resistant to stimulants. The old one more rep pre-workout's not going to help you. Oh, that's another one that you could do is caffeine. I mean, it's kind of a lame answer, but
A lot of people do it.
a lot of people are doing
and
caffeine.
they don't even know it.
Did you know 40 million Canadians drink a cup of 40 million cups of coffee are drank by Canadians every day. That's more than one a person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like what?
Yeah, like my dad wakes up every morning. He probably has 3 cups of coffee. I'm like, what? Like, how do you do this stuff?
Oh my god, dude, coffee kills me. I don't know what it is. Like, I can drink Red Bull, I can drink pre-workouts, I can drink whatever, but for some reason, the caffeine in coffee makes me die.
Yeah.
Like, I have a crazy boost of energy, and then I just drop for the rest of the day, and I feel like I'm dead. I feel like I'm going through with Adderall withdrawals.
Really?
Oh, I don't know.
That's what you feel like.
I can't say. I don't know what that feels like. Nicotine could be another one. Just smoke a cigar every day, but then you're probably gonna get cancer.
Yeah, I don't want to get cancer. Fuck
Yeah.
that.
No, you don't want to do that. You crazy, man.
Yeah, no, I don't want that. Well, I mean, what is Adderall gonna do to you?
No idea, man. It'll probably mess you up so bad.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's change this question a little bit. Let's say
Alright.
it has to be an illegal drug, and
Mhm.
all like, let's say you could be psychologically addicted to it too, so you can put your pot in there or whatever. You got to be
Okay.
addicted to one like illegal drug.
Dude, I have no
That
clue.
let's just say you have to do one drug for the rest of your life.
Did you say
every day.
legal or illegal?
Illegal.
Okay. Are we talking about Canada or USA? Because
Is there a difference?
there could be.
I'm pretty sure everything.
What happens in Colorado?
Oh.
Weed is legalized
Okay,
there.
okay, well, let's just say it's Canada.
Like, okay,
All right, so
illegal drug.
if you have to be the best you that you could be, but you have to take this one drug every day, and it has to be an amount that'll mess you up. You have to go about your life every day taking this.
Oh, I don't even know right now.
Would that be a weird scenario?
I don't want to. It would be like, yeah, it would. I'm just trying to think right now. Like, I don't want nothing heavy like cocaine or heroin or anything
Yeah,
like
because you're
that.
gonna die.
Yeah, and like fucking 4 uses.
Okay,
Man,
so
Would you?
alcohol's out because that's legal.
Yeah.
Heroin's out, cocaine's out, meth is out, crack cocaine's out.
Would you consider prescription drugs?
Ooh.
Like they're not prescribed to you, but you
But
like.
yeah, because
But
that would be
someone,
illegal.
but
That would be
yeah,
illegal.
yeah, I'll probably go with that one.
The opiates, eh?
Yeah, the Percocet swag.
You're gonna be happy. You're gonna be happy. I'm just thinking here, like,
What would you do?
well, I'm thinking like a lot of people smoke weed every day and they get by okay.
Mm-hmm.
They get by okay. They might be able to.
I think out of all of them, like weed would be okay. Like, okay, either way, like what you're doing is bad in general.
Well, yeah, you're kind of like, I don't want to say like, oh, you're messing up your life, but if you're doing any drug every day, like that's probably not very good for you.
No, man.
Um, what if you just took like some like mushrooms every day?
And trip out,
Yeah, every
hallucinate.
day, every day.
Yeah, that lasts like the entire day.
Well,
Would you be
it.
more functional than like if you took weed every day? If you smoked a lot of pot every day?
I don't know.
Probably.
I mean, if you took it at the end of the day, you're just like every day you have to be super productive because then like the last like 8 hours of it, you're just in another
Out of
universe.
your mind. Oh,
Yeah, maybe that's not a good choice, dude. I don't know.
that's a hard question.
This is a difficult question, but that's an interesting question.
Man, let's talk about these report cards I'm doing for these little fucking retards.
All right.
Like you had to write report cards, and you had to be like,
So
oh,
you're a lifeguard, just backstory there.
well, and I'm a swimming instructor. It's two different.
Right, yes.
Oh, hold on. I thought you were doing report cards for Bill. Okay, so okay. I was just wanting to throw that out there.
Nope, sorry.
Anyways,
No, I have to make report cards for the little friggin' retards I teach.
Okay.
And every Saturday morning, I have 4 classes. 2, 3, 4, and C autos.
All right.
And I have to write down, this is a report card, so like they're done. And I have to write down something about them, like, oh, like, so and so, the good swimmer, they have to work on this, yada yada. And some of the kids just don't listen to me because they're fucking retarded. And I just really like writing on the report card, your kid is retarded. Get him out of here.
Do it. Do it for the podcast.
Do it for the podcast.
dude,
I have a good story about how I almost killed like 3 of my kids when I was teaching. Should I tell
Oh
that?
yeah. Tell us
Do you,
about that.
do you remember that story?
what?
You almost killed 3 innocent children.
Like,
Children.
Were they white or native?
they're all white.
Okay, that's good then.
Okay, so I'm teaching C auto right now, and that's like kids between like 2, 3, 4, like that age. Like they can't even swim. Basically, I'm there just like playing games with them for 45 minutes, and so all of a sudden we decide that I was like, oh, like it's the last day, and I get the canoe out, like this little like mini foam canoe. So I chuck three of my kids in there, and I only had three at the time, and chucked all three of them in there, and we go for the boat ride. Like, the water's not that deep, like, probably around, like, my waist.
Yeah.
And, you know, we're just, like, going around. It's a pretty rocky boat, and I'm like, guys, don't shake the boat, don't shake the boat. And they're, like, having, like, a little paddle, and they're like, go faster, go faster. And all of a sudden, I noticed my shorts are untied. And, like, I've let go of the boat for, like, a little bit, and I thought, fine, whatever, can't complain. I thought, like, just tie it up, like, quick, and I grab back on. So I let go of the boat, and it flips. And, I mean, this is, like, water. Like, the kids are, like, what, like 2 feet tall, 3 feet tall, and they're in water that's like 4 or 5 feet tall, and they cannot swim. And the dumbest idea is that I didn't have any life jackets on them.
Oh,
Adam!
that was it. I forgot what the kicker was. Right. They didn't have
Wow.
lifeguards.
Right, so like,
You're the worst lifeguard ever, man.
first off, I wasn't even teaching boat
He's
safety
not
by
a
wearing a
lifeguard.
life jacket, and then all of a sudden the boat flips, and I'm like, fuck. So I had to like run over, I had to scoop them all three kids up into my arms, like throw them on the deck. Two of the kids are like laughing their heads off, like, let's do it again, let's do it again. And this one little kid, traumatized, he's like, never going to go on it again. And like, so the next session, his parents signed him up for it, and my friend was teaching him, and he went into the equipment room, and he started telling her about how the boat flipped over. And, like, she was saying, like, he had vivid details and described how he had, like, nightmares and stuff afterwards, and, like, how he's so
Wow.
scared of the boat. I felt so bad.
Dude,
You're a
you
shitty
ruined that
fucking
kid's
lifeguard.
life. Yeah,
It was
you're
like-
turning him into our last hypothetical situation. He's gonna be that kid now.
Yeah. He could, like, I traumatized the kid. Like, he's messed up now for the rest of his life.
Did your boss know?
No.
No, they just.
No one knew, except, like, the people that I was working with, and, like, they just didn't tell anyone.
Okay, so you got kind of.
I got right lucky.
Oh my god.
Like,
So not only is Adam in favor of euthanizing autistic people, he also kills children.
Yep. There's a big callback for you.
I didn't even mention that, guys. This is
I-
big
I-
callback.
I was gonna mention that, but we already started. Like, I wasn't too
Right.
sure.
I forgot about that. Yeah, Adam is big callback. You see him in the videos if you're subscribed to that really inactive channel, dude. We haven't made any videos on that in a while.
the
Yo,
last channel
we have, what do we have bro curls, like with the, because it was the thing we did yesterday, Pat.
Oh, that was fun. That was
Yeah.
fun. You guys have
We should save that for that though.
your like 700-pound deadlift though, don't you have that?
I have it,
Video?
yeah.
Yeah, that would be a good video, just a quick little upload.
If you want it, like I can, yeah, I could probably do it.
Yeah.
It's tough, dude.
That was such a cool time. Yeah, so they were doing a double deadlift, and I don't know if you guys, probably a lot of you don't even know it. Well, you probably know what a deadlift is, but basically, they're both picking up the weight at the same time. It was like, what? How much was it? 700?
745, I think.
745.
I think it was up to 600.
Nah, it was at least 700.
I think it was
There was
740.
like 8 plays or something.
I checked. I put a picture of. Well, how much was it? Yeah, 745. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. I remember, what's his face? Nathan was there. He's like, you guys are so stupid.
Yeah, he was like not impressed. I was like, dude, get over it.
Yeah.
Boy, you don't have a bromance.
I was honestly scared that you were going to break another bar.
I'm looking at the picture right now, and it's bending hard, man.
It's
Like,
bending
it's hard.
Yeah.
Like,
It's cool though. It's just cool seeing that much weight because like you don't even think like that's 3 plates, 4 plates, like that's in your mind, like maybe eventually someday. I mean, you guys are already there, but me, like yeah, 4 plates, I could eventually get there, but 7 or 8 is like no, that's never happening. Like I could trade all my life, and I don't think I'll ever be able to deadlift that much.
Man, I don't think I'll ever be able to deadlift that much unless I want to get like bulky.
745.
Like I don't want to pull out the genetics excuse, but I don't think my little wrist can handle that, dude.
A little bit.
My frail
What
little
do you think the pop right out since you looked it
Yeah,
up?
I legitimately think it's gonna pop out of my radial head.
Would not doubt it.
This thing on his wrist.
Yeah, dude. Right. Yeah, but Cory can already deadlift like how much? Like 425.
450 was my one one rep max
Oh,
rep.
right, yeah. So like, even like like, I mean, if you really went hard, like,
If I really trained for it,
yeah, you could maybe.
what 745? Maybe in university, like at the university, I could probably do that much.
Yeah, like a long way away, but I don't think it could ever happen to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Nah, man. I'm not about that lifestyle anymore. I had to
Sounds like
change.
a pig.
After football, I was like,
I just going straight to chin ups.
it's I'm all about the chin-ups, the curls, and the kettlebells.
Yep.
Forearms.
Nah, I don't really do forearms. But I guess that kind of, you do that when you do biceps.
Oh.
Cause I'm like, look, I'm not really working out anymore to perform. Like everyone says, like, oh, you got to do performance exercises, but I don't need to perform anymore. So
Nope. You
Well,
don't.
I mean, I do like kettlebells because I feel like it's just a great workout for you. And I like pull-ups
Yeah.
and like like the squats and all that kind of stuff. And I'll do some bench and whatever. But
I do a lot of like clean and jerks and snatches, and like I'm actually like my 1 rep max for like clean and jerk is like 225, and like
yeah, you
that's
said that the other day. You got
I clean 230. That's like bringing it up to my chest,
yeah.
and clean and jerk 225, putting it over my head.
So do you think you could probably clean more then, or
Uh,
is your explosive just like matched to your the top
yeah.
part of it? Really, that's
Well, it's
pretty
like,
uncommon, isn't it?
well, I don't know, cause like I think like a lot of like the shoulder press is just a lot of, like dipping your hips around. Like a lot of it is explosive. Explosive.
Yeah, like a lot of it's still the same muscles. Like you're powering up in the clean,
Yeah.
and then the same sort of powers going into the
Would you
press.
like? Yeah, like I do like a little half squat,
Yeah,
and like I dip my hip back,
yeah,
and then like I push through it. So like I do a lot of like it's pretty much like the same movement.
right.
So like you can do about the same way. Like I'm sure like it's not noticeable. Like 10 pounds for me, like I'm only doing like 200 some odd pounds.
Yeah,
But like if you were like talking like Olympic lifters,
yeah.
the difference would probably be like 30, 40, 50 pounds.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm thinking.
Ah.
But like I think a lot of them train like and they just have big shoulders. So
What is
Yeah.
like? Yeah, what is like the? Actually, why don't I just Google it? Like the Olympic record
it's like
For
for
a clean and jerk. Or why don't you say why don't you say a world? Maybe a world. Well, I guess Olympic record
world
can work
record
too.
Olympic
Or world.
clean.
This could be like 900 maybe.
And
no
jerk.
way.
No.
Oh, and jerk. Well, and jerk is probably to be like 7. That's my guess.
No, like 400.
As
Yep.
of Athens 2014, the official world record is 263.5 or 581 pounds for the clean and jerk.
Fuck, that's huge.
Yeah.
And
Man,
that's like the heavyweight.
500 pounds. That's like
581 pounds.
what is that? Like putting
That's like
two.
close to what you guys are
That's like
deadlifting.
putting 2 NFL O linemen over your head
Yeah. Like what?
with 2 arms. Like no.
Man, to be like that, like
Impressive.
to have that ability is unreal.
Yeah, and the thing that's cool about that is it's not like deadlift or like bench press, really, the heavy weight, where you're just basically like no function at all. Like you're in good shape if you could do that, dude.
Yeah, like if
Oh,
you ever looked up the one of the Olympic lifters I watch a lot is Dmitry Kovalov.
Is he like the
And
best Russian ever?
yeah,
Yeah.
he
I know.
sounds like the best Russian ever.
he is unreal. Like
Yeah.
he is defined as shit, and he's like,
Oh,
I think,
really?
yeah, and like he's super defined. Like he does like CrossFit workouts and just kill him because he's so big and so strong. Like he's like
Okay.
like 200 pounds, like it was nothing.
Okay, right on. Do you still ever do like overhead squats? 'Cause I tried those the other day.
Overhead. What?
Oh my god.
Oh man,
they're
that's
so hard.
They're so tough.
I can barely do 45 pounds, and it's bad form, and I'm scared I'm gonna break myself.
You probably would, Pat.
Yeah, I probably would. Like they're so difficult. What about snatch? What's your max for that?
175.
175. Jeez. I always like I get into like the mood where like oh I'm gonna like get my snatch really high, and I'll do them for like a couple weeks, and then I just stopped doing them, and then I kind of like just forget about it. I'm like, oh, I should do snatches. Those are really good for me, and I forget about it. I love snatches.
I do too.
They just seem like way too hard for me.
They're definitely like one of the harder movements. Like the clean jerk and the snatch, like those are the two like Olympic lift movements. And
Yeah.
they're definitely the two hardest.
Yeah, most people are better at the clean than the snatch, and I think it's
Oh,
just
yeah.
because like my wrist, like I remember, like I never could learn it because like it was like my flexibility. I found I couldn't get there. Like I can't do a front squat properly
Yeah.
because of my flexibility. So I never could learn to do a clean. I was like, all right, well, I'll just learn snatches, and like my form's not great, but it's like I
The
feel
point
like
is
it's
you're doing it, right?
yeah, exactly. Not anymore. It's like threw out my back.
How'd you do that now?
I was doing kettlebells.
Of
I
course.
was doing the Joe Rogan. Yeah, dude. I don't even know what it was. Like, I was doing 45-pound kettlebell swings, which is not that much, but it's not light, I
No.
guess. And you got a lot of momentum, and I think that's how I hurt myself was coming back on the momentum. See, I don't even know how it happened, but I was just going up, and then a couple times later, I realized like, oh, my back hurts. I should probably stop.
You should.
It's like, all right, well, then I like,
Fuck this one up.
yeah, Joe Rogan lied, dude.
So can I tell them a story about Houghton?
Sure, Adam. To the few people who's still here, yeah, sure.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ. So, what is Houghton?
What is Hilden?
Houghton?
I don't even know what the hell it is.
Houghton is a sovereign nation about the size of China, located in Nova Scotia. Was founded in 1852 by
By Aboriginals.
no,
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
No, okay, maybe, but whatever. It's founded in 1852 by Sir Houghton from Scotland. In Houghton, we have two hills. We got East Hill and West Hill. They became in the Civil War during 1942 when we had the Jews side and the German side. They often fought. So, in 1942, the Germans decided to create the midget in hopes of deciding to create the ultimate super weapon. In fact, they actually created not a super weapon. They created a piece of shit. That's pretty much.
That dog growl was perfect. That was so perfect time.
You like that?
All right. I
I
really didn't want to let you say that, but that was kind of funny in a really messed up way.
So what else? What?
Did you script that?
No, that was off like the top of my head.
Really?
Yeah.
I was like, okay, he's definitely just been like sitting in his room all night. Well, I guess you weren't sitting in your room because you had track or whatever. But it's like he's definitely just like in English class or like something. He just like wrote it out real methodically. Did like a rough draft and a first draft. Just going about it.
And the funny thing is, he's not from Hilden. He's from, where are you from? Like Manitoba. Yeah.
You're from Manitoba?
You
never knew this, Pat?
What?
Yeah, what? You never knew this?
You were born in Manitoba?
Yeah.
When did you move to here?
When I
Oh
was
my
3.
god.
You were What?
Yeah.
I've known you since before elementary school,
I knew this
preschool. So like I probably knew you when you were 4
Yeah.
or 5 maybe. What?
Yeah.
Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm surprised.
Oh
I
my
never
God.
thought you knew.
Patrick Smith is blown away.
No, you never told? I never heard that before.
Really?
No, Oh my god. Everything's a lie, dude. Everything's a lie. This world isn't. This world is a lie.
Pat, wake up. You're still in the plane.
Should we tell them about that?
Oh, yeah.
All right. So last year I went to Italy with Adam and a couple other people, and on the flight from Toronto over to Frankfurt, was it? Yeah, Frankfurt. It was a really long flight. It was like 8 hours or something. And so we had to fly to Toronto, then over to Frankfurt, and then from Frankfurt to Milan in Italy. And this was actually this was the same flight that was in my storytime video about the annoying flight attendant. Fun fact. But basically, I was like, I don't want to be up for this whole 8 hour, flight. And I knew like I wasn't gonna get it like a second of sleep. So what I did is my grandmother has Ativan, which is basically like a relaxant, I guess. Is this what it is? So my mom got me 2 of those and a bunch of gravel. So I'm like, I suck at sleeping on planes. I can't do it. I'm like, I'm up in the air. Like, this is so cool. Like, I want to do stuff when I'm on the plane and like watch movies and stuff like that. So I'm like, I can't, I can't try to get myself to sleep. I mean, we had a big day ahead of us the next day.
Oh, yeah.
Like we were gonna be Germany to uh, Milan, and then we weren't gonna be to our actual hotel and sleeping till like 2 or 1 o'clock that night, Italy time, which is really, I don't even want to know what time it is here. So I take 2 Ativan and 3 gravel. And I know I told that story about the flight attendant where she's bugging me at the very beginning. After that, I don't know what happened. I got knocked out. I wake up. We're in Frankfurt. And I wake up and I feel like the worst hangover of my life. And I don't know why that happened, but basically the whole sort of gist behind it is that one day in class, I think it was like, what was it? I don't like. Were you there for it? I think it might have
No,
been Zach.
I think it was me, you, and Zach were talking at lunch.
Yes, that was it. That was it. Yeah. And I was telling them this, like, oh yeah, I just got totally knocked out. And they're like, what if you're still on the plane and this is all a dream?
Because we were talking about Inception at the time, remember?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. We were talking about Inception. They were like, what if this is all a dream, like in your world? And I was like, oh my god. So then a whole year passed, like to that very day. I was waiting. I was like, what if I wake up this day on the plane? And I was like, this would be pretty cool because I know exactly what to do. I know I'm gonna.
Wait. But Pat,
Yeah.
if you did wake up on day, what would you change?
Oh, there's so much, dude. I'd buy so many Bitcoins.
Yeah.
I'd make a lot of YouTube videos. Like I'd be at probably
Would you?
200,000 subscribers.
Yeah. Would you like do stuff like people like did this year, like twerking? Would you be the creator of the
everything.
twerk and
Yeah,
like everything? Would you
dude.
would you put all your money in like in a lot of like gambling?
No.
Like
I'd
how
just buy
like on
Bitcoin.
basketball games?
I'd invest all my money and I take out loans on Bitcoin.
What's Bitcoin? I don't know what this is.
All right, so basically how Bitcoin worked was you could use your computer to mine virtual currency. It would solve an algorithm and you would get a Bitcoin. And the only value that Bitcoin had was that everybody believed it. Exact same as our money today, except more people believe in our money. So people were doing this for a couple years, and eventually, it was September, Bitcoin took off. To one Bitcoin was equal to like, it went all the way up to $900 US was the value of one Bitcoin.
Really?
Yeah. So
Wow.
these things that people were getting off their computer for free went all the way up to $900 for one. And if you had like a really good computer, you could mine a lot of them and like, yeah. So
Okay.
I get a whole bunch of those and just invest in
Wow.
all that. I wouldn't.
What did you do? Like
I do?
what do you regret this year?
Honestly, like I wouldn't have played the Sir John A game. I
No?
wouldn't have played that. No, because I got another concussion from that.
Would you like help other people out? Like
I got
like for example, Kyle. Like he hurt his foot a lot this year. Would you tell him like Kyle, you should play this game? You're really gonna hurt your foot, man. Would you do stuff like that for
I
other
could do
people?
that, but it's not gonna help him because he's just gonna say like, oh whatever. And what's he gonna tell coach? Like, Pat had a vision.
Pat had a vision.
But I could tell him like, dude, watch out, like for like in the Citadel game, right? Like say like, dude, watch out because you're gonna hurt yourself. I could say something like that.
Yeah.
But I would definitely not play the Sir John A game. I definitely would have gone to a coach for the Citadel game and been like, hey, I think I have a concussion.
Yeah.
It's like I didn't
Wait. But Pat, why wouldn't you play it? Because you remember the game from last year. Wouldn't you just like relive it and like not do the same mistake you did?
I guess so. Yeah, I suppose so. I guess I never would
Yeah.
have got the concussion. You're right. I
Yeah.
still had to get to. Yeah, you're right.
See?
Oh, see, I take the first concussion, just not the second.
Well,
Okay.
Concussion in general.
Learning experience. I never understood what a concussion was like, and now I understand. It's like you're like the super moody, evil version of you, basically, and light and sound hurts. That's what it is.
That's like me all the time.
Does light and sound hurt you?
No, the moody part. I'm
Oh.
just the asshole all the time.
Dude, it turned me into an asshole. Like I'm so much more stressed out now ever since I got the second one.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Like the other day I was playing a video game and my controller died on me. I got so pissed off I threw my controller. I never used to do that.
What?
Yeah. Like it used to be when I meditated in yoga, like yoga 11 and stuff. Like I'd actually get really calm. Can't focus anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
I think you're thinking into it too much.
I think
Maybe I am, because like but the thing is, most people don't meditate, so they wouldn't notice that.
Yeah.
But that's like the one really specific thing is I notice I can't meditate as well.
I think you need Adderall.
We've come full circle. All the way
Yeah.
back to Adderall, yeah. But yeah, is there anything else? Anything else that changed if I woke up on the plane?
I would not meet Cory Knockwood and not be friends with him because he's a fucking
no,
bag.
I'd meet Cory Knockwood sooner.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Hey. And if you did wake up that plane, you would go to the exhibition.
No. Adam.
What would you say to him? Hey, I know who you are, Cory Knockwood. Like, how would you go about that?
I think I'd just be like, all right, we need to have more captains practices, and I would have just said something along the lines of, I hear you're good, dude. You should come out.
All right.
Yeah.
But see, like, what if, like, because he, like, you, like,
Well, I was gonna come out anyways.
Exactly. So there you go.
things happened because for a reason, maybe. Bang, bang.
Yeah. Maybe that is, and maybe like we would have got off on the wrong foot, and we never would have been friends. So maybe, yeah. So maybe it's everything's good that happened. Is there anything else I'd change?
Is there?
Dude, I honestly I don't have that many regrets.
No.
I mean, like a couple nights I drank too much, maybe.
Well, those are fine. That's called life.
It's a learning experience, I guess. Yeah.
Oh,
Like, would you buy that dog that homeless guy offered you or something?
I never got offered a dog, but no.
I'm just saying, like, if you come to the res, I get offered res dogs every day, man. That's how I got MZ.
You know what I would have done?
What?
Is I would have put
What?
down my cat before he died.
Oh.
Was that?
Because he had a really, really harsh death. Like, we weren't really sure if he was... Well, it was kind of obvious he was dying, but we couldn't, like... We waited too long. And, to put him down, and, like, he had a really harsh death. Like, he, like, fell down the stairs, and it was just sad.
What?
Yeah.
Sad?
Yeah.
When did
Oh
this
my
happen?
goodness.
Football season.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so if we had to put him down, he would have had a more peaceful death.
Yeah.
I would have done that.
For
But no, man, no. Live life with no regrets.
Yeah, I pretty much, like, there's always things you'd like to change, but, like, I always kind of...
Yeah, but...
Like, I'm in the position I am now because of the decisions I made.
Yeah.
So it's like, I can't really not discriminate, but like disagree with the decisions I made because like I'm in the position I am now and I'm happy, so I can't really hate the way I did.
And don't you feel like more knowledgeable? Like even so, like I made a bad decision or whatever, but well, I did learn. Like you learned something from that, so it's not all bad.
Yeah, like I learned not to treat someone like that way. I learned not to do this. I learned not to do things.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Things.
Yeah.
You learn from your mistakes.
Yeah. So I think, there's some like experiences. It's like, well, rather would have not have to learn that the hard way. But you know what I would have done?
What?
Is so a while back, I asked my dad to get me protein bars, and he didn't give me the right ones. So he got me 36 protein bars I don't like. Well, it's not that I don't like them. It's just they're not as good as these other really good protein bars. So I would have told him, don't get those protein bars.
Alright.
That's the only thing you would change if you woke up and played.
Yeah.
That's one thing you would
That would
change
be-
in your year.
I'd
Dad,
be like a year
do not
later
give
just
me-
waiting on that. Yeah,
Dad, don't give me these protein bars.
dude.
Please.
These protein bars, like seriously, most delicious. Like they're amazing. They have like almonds and it's chocolate, and there's like 22 grams of protein. It's beautiful.
Did you guys know that I am naked right now? And you
I-
guys didn't even know.
I don't deny that. I really don't.
I don't mind.
I really don't.
See, I sleep naked, so I'm kind of
I
like...
used to do that, but I find like
The only time I really do that is when I'm in a tent alone.
a tent alone.
Yeah, like
Really?
like if I'm gunshots, holy shit!
What?
What? That's life.
Did Cory just die? Did someone just attack Cory's house?
Is that a rabid dog going on? Like, what is going on?
Because I don't. Were you there when he said that? When he legitimately told us? Yeah, you were there when he told us someone may break into his house and he may have to run away.
Yeah.
That must be what happened.
I said, wow.
All right.
Oh shit, he's back with more!
Hello?
Do we end it on that note? That's an hour.
Is that an
It's
hour?
open now.
That's an hour. Yep. We started at 9:35 and it is now 10:36.
That's an hour and 1 minute.
It's an hour and 1 minute. Beautiful.
So that's
Thank you, gentlemen, for coming on. It was good. We got to do this again.
one on.
I said we got to do this again.
Well,
Do you not want to?
Yeah, I
of
want
course. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
I said we should do this again.
Yeah, we should do this again.
Okay.
Let's do it.
You sound hurt
Tomorrow.
when I said that. Well,
What do you
very.
think this up is my question.
No, I was
it'll be
thinking
on
because
Friday.
I was thinking of the Smith
Like
Squad
this Friday?
Podcast, and I was gonna say thank you for having me on the SSP.
SSP.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Adam?
Like this Friday, you gonna put it on?
Yeah, like tomorrow.
Oh, sick.
Like the 16th of May. Yeah. Where can people?
Which would be the
where can people
17th.
find you, cool cats?
Oh, you
Twitter.
can find me on Instagram at
My porno's name's Kitty Slayer 306
Kitty Slayer 306.
on Pornhub.
What do you want me to link? What do you want me to link you to? You want me to link you to Instagram, Adam?
Yeah, Instagram and Twitter. Even though you
Same with me.
All right. I'll probably only gotta do Twitter because I'm lazy, but.
Yeah, whichever one. Do the same for Cory because he's a little fag.
My Instagram almost got 100 likes, so if you guys want to help me out with that.
Is that the one of you jumping?
Yeah, I'm at 89 right now.
Cory, man. That's two things. You can't take
88.
selfies. That one selfie's kind of understandable because it was kind of cool.
That was a great selfie, man. My outfit's on cue.
Like that was a pretty. Your selfie game was pretty on point there. I will admit, but I mean. You
Oh,
still took a selfie.
dude, when I took that selfie, I honestly thought like, oh, I wish I could put this in a yearbook.
That was unreal.
All right. Well, like I said, thank you, gentlemen, for coming on. It's been great.
Yeah.
You've been listening to the Smith Squad Podcast. Leave a like, share it on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, everything. And we'll be back next week with I don't have a guest lined up, so we'll figure that out.
Cory again.
Maybe. Probably not.
Probably not, no. Cause,
No, you can't do a repeat guest.
no.
You got to build up the anticipation. You guys say, "Oh my God, those guys were so awesome! I want them on again."
Yeah.
Maybe we can be like, you have like we're like the three amigos, and we invite people on all the time. Like, hey, welcome to our clique, dog. And like we kind of be like the gangbangers, and like introduce them to our gang.
With the gang
And the
bangers.
pet.
All right.
All right.
Goodbye, everybody.
No.
I love you.
Thank you for having me, Patrick.
Thanks for having me.
Hopefully be back soon.
Bye.
Bye.